I'm just the guy who wants people to go to Disney and to feel this magic. You know, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want to give this a 5 out of 5 just because you have to see it. I'm File91e and these are my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e and not too much going on with me this week. I'm not really doing a whole lot, not Disney wise. I didn't get anything in the mail, but tomorrow I am actually going to the Maryland Film Festival. Can you see that? The Maryland Film Festival. It should be a pretty cool thing. I don't think I've never been there before, and I think it will actually be pretty cool. You know, they're showing a whole bunch of different movies. A couple of them I'm interested in, a couple of them I'm not. But I definitely want to see the animated shorts in there because they have Santa Claus, the Fascist Years. Yes, I'm ready for that. So yeah, Maryland Film Festival. I want to be going to that tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe next week I'll tell you how it is. So other than that, nothing much. So let's get right to the news. A bit of a slow news week this week, so here's what I got. Mickey Carroll, one of the last surviving Munchkins from the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz, died yesterday, Thursday. He was 89. Now, this really doesn't have anything, much to do with Disney other than the MGM link and the fact that Wizard of Oz is a segment in the Great Movie Ride. Over the past few weeks, I've been, giving you updates on Stitch's Supersonic Celebration. And the initial report, apparently it was a stinker. It's a really bad show. The new show at the entranceway to Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom, which debuted on May 6th, is widely considered to be one of the worst ever according to touringplans.com. They have a YouTube link at touringplans.com in the news section showing the show. You can, or we can look for it on YouTube. And now they say, the show could get better with time, and I watched it and it wasn't that good. Show wise, I mean, Stitch is not there. He's animated on a screen and they interact with him and stuff. It's not too good. Not at all. An update for the Great Piggy Bank Adventure presented by T. Rowe Price opens at Epcot's Innovations on Tuesday, May 19th. Now, if you didn't see my earlier video on this, there are 2 interactive financial education and entertainment experiences that offer lessons on the key financial themes of setting goals, saving and spending money smartly, staying ahead of inflation, and diversifying your investments. It could be interesting, but I don't think so, because I mean, what 6-year-old wants to learn how to diversify their investments? Because God knows, when I was 6, I was already playing the stock market. That's why I'm doing these videos instead of, being a millionaire somewhere. Not that I don't like doing these videos, I actually get a kick out of them. Okay, moving on. Anyway, now, swine flu update. Disney is monitoring the swine flu situation, so no worries on that. They're working diligently to keep the park as clean and as sickness-free as possible. They're even giving out health updates with numbers to call if you do start experiencing any flu-like symptoms. So Disney's on top of that. So if you go down to Disney and you're feeling flu-ish, please stay out of the world of Disney, because the world of Disney does not need any swine flu. All right, let's get to the reviews. Okay, as you all know, I pick these out before I do the video now. That gives me a little bit of prep time as to what I want to say. And the first thing I picked out was the Beauty and the Beast live on stage at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now what these guys say it is, it's a live Hollywood-style musical, usually featuring Disney characters performed in an open-air theater. Major attraction, go anytime and the evenings are cooler. Performances are listed in the Daily Times guide. They gave it 4 stars. Now, That's exactly what it is. It's actually a theater. Now, they don't always do Beauty and the Beast at this amphitheater. It could be something else, but it pretty much is Beauty and the Beast. And as for the actual show, Beauty and the Beast is actually quite entertaining. The show itself is about 25 minutes long, and they play through an abbreviated version of the movie. The singing's great, you know, usually, and the dancing and the choreographed stuff is pretty good. It's a good stage show, but that's essentially all it is. Just a stage show. Now, there really is no history on this, and it is what it is. I mean, they have changed the layout of the show once. You know, they changed, you know, what they were going to be singing, the order of which they were going to be singing, but pretty much it just stayed the same throughout the whole experience. If you're a fan of Beauty and the Beast, you'll be a fan of this. It's pretty great. It's a good thing, because I'm a big fan of Beauty and the Beast, and I enjoyed this show. I enjoyed the show very much, and I'm actually going to give this 3 stars. It's not something you have to hit each and every time you go, but it is entertaining, and if you do have the time in your Hollywood Studios travel, then go and see it. It's actually pretty cool. If you're a big fan of Beauty and the Beast, it's even cooler. So, Beauty and the Beast live on stage, 3 stars. Okay, the next thing I picked out was the Country Bear Jamboree at the Magic Kingdom. Now, what these guys say it's an audio animatronic country hoedown theater show. It's a major attraction. Go before 11:30 a.m. or before parade or during the 2 hours before closing, and shows change at Christmas. Now, they say it's old and worn out, but pure Disney, 3 stars. Now, a little bit of history on this, that this was supposed to be a stage show at one of Disney's offshoot things. It was going to be a ski resort show, but that ski resort never really panned out, and so Walt, in his later years, you know, was trying to figure out what to do with it. He loved the characters a lot, and you know, thought that, you know, they could really do something with it, but unfortunately Walt died before he saw the actual finished product. But it's a great show, and it came to the Magic Kingdom. And it's a pretty popular show, but it's the same as it was, pretty much. They never really changed a whole lot. They've updated some stuff to make it a little bit more smoother, but for the most part, it hasn't really changed a whole lot. You know, you wait in line. You're pretty much guaranteed entrance into this thing, because it's not too busy, or at least the times that I've went, not too busy at all. You go in, you sit down, you watch the show. It's a Dixieland sort of thing, all country stuff. If you're into country music, you'll love it. If you're not into country music, you might not quite like it. Though a lot of people really get into the songs and start clapping their hands, stomping their feet, and doing all kinds of stuff. That could just be my experience, because I did that. Anyway. But overall, I like the Country Bear Jamboree. It's one of my favorite attractions at the Magic Kingdom, but it's not one you have to hit each and every time, okay? So for this, I want to give it 4 stars. That's right, 4 stars. They gave it 3, I'm giving it 4. I like it a little bit more than they do, just because I like country music. I guess they just don't like country music. I don't know. But it is what it is. I want to give Country Bear Jamboree 4 stars. Alright, everybody, I want to thank you for watching, and go to twinkplans.com or allears.net and subscribe if you haven't. Comment, you know, gives me something to do at work, and I like interacting with you. And if anybody from Disney's watching, please just don't sue me. I do this because I like Disney, and they like Disney, and they like me doing this, so I'm popular now. What can I say? But seriously, yeah. Alright, I thank you all for watching, and see you next week.